1,500 videos and counting, and nearly 100 million channel views in less than half a decade, and yet there are still new facts to be made known to the masses, and myself, everyone. And yup, that's exactly my kind of jive, as these here are becoming some of my favorite guides around, which is exactly why we're back for more. Only this time, I think we're going down under for 5 bits of unknown information about Don't Starve Together's caves that you probably didn't know about. So let's discuss. And we begin with one of my favorites, a mush gnome's affiliation with trees. But not just any tree, mind. Evergreen specifically. For you see, it doesn't matter if it's one of their own lunar mush trees and or a twiggy, only evergreens can aggro a gnome here. Now that might seem really strange, and it is, but it's because the mush gnomes are actually classified as tree guardians in the game's mind. So if you happen to have planted an evergreen down here for some reason, you give it in a chop, these guys are going to start producing their lethal spores. But I know what you're thinking. Does this also mean that we have a bonus fact here regarding Woody's double damage to tree guardians and thus mush gnome's beard? No, it doesn't. So I suppose there is actually a bonus fact here today, but it's not the one you wanted to hear. But what is that I do here? It sounds like obnoxious music reverberating throughout the deep dark depths, and that's because there is. The one-man band is an obscure item in and of itself, honestly, but did you know that it can be used by Weber, Wartox, and Words in order to gain the loyalties of otherwise hostile mobs like bunnymen and pigs? Well, you can. And while there are some additional nuances related to these guys right here that could be learned elsewhere, for the most part, all we will ever need to do is put on the band and keep our distances. But did you happen to catch what else happened throughout this clip with the bush hat there? Good, because that's actually fact number 3 today. Aggroed bunnymen can almost instantaneously be calmed if we hide in a bush hat, and I truly do not know why. Because for those who know and those who don't, the hat makes a point of not actually working on any aggroed mobs anywhere else, but for whatever reason, it does here. So make notes. It's not foolproof, mind, but it is very neat. As is this, because while it's smaller than the rest, it's still very important. Infinite Hutch lights. As we know, the greatest follower to ever follow us glows when holding light bulbs, glowberries, and otherwise, but the issue with all of that is that they will all eventually spoil. But place a festive light within the guy, a light that only drains when in use or on the ground, mind, and suddenly, you will never have to worry about losing a light source down in the caves ever again. But how does one get one of these magical lights, you ask? Well, you will have to have a Winter's Feast enabled, of course, and then they will start dropping from Claws, Deerclops, and the Oasis Lake. So go get them, and good luck. But to technically wrap up the 5 facts already, comes one so damn hidden that I myself have never actually seen it happen. Now I've heard from many others who have, and even got the screenshots to back it up, but seriously, have any of you ever seen a Basilisk go to and from the surface? Again, I know for a fact that this is a mechanic. I am staring it right in the face right now. But I think I need video proof, damn it. Still, thanks Shake for the confirmation here, as while this is incredibly small and super duper obscure and very likely not going to impact day-to-day gameplay, I just love the little things. So, there you have it, everyone. Yet another 5 facts you didn't know about Don't Starve Together, but this time it was all dedicated to the darkest depths around. But since I had no other outro to give you in today's video, enjoy 2 last bonus showcases, giving you a heads up about how webbed mush trees can actually aggro normal spider dens, something that is very similar to the mush gnome crap we talked about, which is why it's in this video, but also something to inform you about the idea of sleeping in the caves at any time, as technically it's always night down here. Now this last one might be a no-brainer, but some folk get confused because the caves do have a day and night cycle. It just doesn't really matter in this case. So catch some Z's, rest well, thanks for watching folks, best wishes to all, share your own facts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.